So a thing you have to know about me and Lauren is that we absolutely love dogs. We don't quite have a pack yet, but if Lauren had her way, we would easily have 6 or 7 dogs. As it is, we have 4. We're going to introduce you to them in this video. So a question that I get asked a lot as a dog lover is whether I will get a guide dog for myself. I didn't realise until looking into it in a little more detail that you can actually train your own dog to become a guide dog. Obviously they're not going to be as good as the proper thing, but it got me and Lauren thinking about which one of our 4 dogs would be the most likely candidate to be a guide dog for me in the future.
You there? I'm a little bit now.
Ready to meet the pack?
They're looking at each other through the tunnel.
First up we have Rio, our 9-year-old greyhound. She is the only female in our group, and although she acts silly, she is very, very smart. She's definitely the alpha. She keeps the boys in check. She didn't get on very well with racing, so we adopted her around 2 years old, and she's been living the comfy life ever since. A year later, we adopted Hugo. He is 42 kilos, sometimes a little bit more if he's been snacking, and he is a Rottweiler Bull Mastiff cross. We adopted him from a rescue centre and he was about 2 years old. He'd been in and out of rescue since birth, probably because of his size and his strength. He's definitely the voice of the group and the muscle.
That one? Good boy. Clever boy.
In December 2019, me and Lauren bought our first house, and as any couple do who buy a house, we got a dog. So along came Remy. Now Remy is a Saluki. He was used for coursing, we think for catching rabbits, and he was dumped in lay-by around about 1 year of age. So we actually went to the rescue centre to look at a different dog, but when Remy came running out with his fluffy ears and fluffy feet, Lauren fell in love and he ended up coming home, and he's been with us ever since. In October last year, a friend of ours, Shelley, shared a post on Facebook from a friend of hers all about a Saluki puppy that they needed to be homed really, really quickly. Now, because Remy is such a good dog and Lauren always wanted a puppy, we thought, why not add a 4th dog to the mix? And after all, how bad can a puppy be, right? So the 4th member of our group is Rudy. He's an 8-month-old Saluki. His name was Speedy, and he is an absolute speed demon, but we changed his name to Rudy after Rudolph because he was sort of a Christmas puppy. He's a little character, but he is definitely not scared of kind of testing boundaries and making life interesting for the other dogs. So you've met the dogs, and now they've been judged based on 10 characteristics that real life guide dogs have to demonstrate before they can guide a blind person. So let's see which dog comes out on top. Number 1, excellent obedience and responsiveness to commands. So this one goes to Rudy. He's really, really good at sit, stay, leave, away. He's good at collecting stuff, dropping stuff. Not so good at getting up in the mornings, but he is only young. But Rudy wins this one. Number 2 is a high level of intelligence and problem-solving skills. So the winner of this one is Hugo. It is amazing to see what this boy will do for anything involving food. He can find it in cupboards, bags, pockets, you name it, he can find it. He's also very good at working out what things he should bark at before they become a problem. So postmen, children, other dogs, cats, leaves, the wind, etc, etc. So Hugo wins this one. So number 3 is a strong bond and loyalty to their handler. Now we're giving this one to Hugo, but we're not sure whether Hugo is loyal to the handler or the hand that feeds him snacks. He will do literally anything for food, so we've got to give him the point. So number 4 is the ability to navigate and to avoid potential hazards. So Rio has fallen down the stairs, Hugo has eaten a packet of ibuprofen, and Rudy cleared a little wall running away from another dog and face planted into a small paddling pool. So the only dogs that we don't think has ever had a problem with accidents or running into things is Remy, so Remy wins this point. So number 5 is easy. It's which dog can be calm and composed in any environment. That point definitely goes to Rio. This greyhound is so chilled out. She will literally sleep anywhere that there's a blanket or a comfy space. So Rio wins this one. Now number 6 was a very close one. This is about physical endurance and the ability to work long hours and walk long distances.
Nice read.
So the point goes to Rudy, and the boy is an absolute machine. And it was only at the dog park last week that we truly saw that he could outrun and outlast Remy. Salukis are actually the fastest animal on the planet over a 3-kilometer stretch. So little 8-month Rudy definitely wins this one.
Great. Ready. Steady. Go.
So number 7 is excellent communication skills with their handler. Okay, so again, we're thinking about Hugo for this one, and it's all about food. So he is very vocal about where's my food, it's food time. You left my food on the side, there's food at the door, there's food in the bag, Tesco's is here, loads of them. So he has different little sounds for each one of those. He has many different vocal cues, mainly all to do with feeding him. He's hungry, he needs to go for a walk, or he wants to go to bed. But Hugo definitely wins this one. So number 8 is the adaptability to routes and environments. Now this point goes to Remy because he is like a hippie. If he was a human, he would definitely be a really chilled out hippie, free spirit type animal. He will literally go wherever you take him. The other 3, if you even think about going a different direction to normal or a different route, they're not happy. So the only one that can be flexible is Remy. So he wins this one. Number 9 is about being caring or compassionate to your handler. And this point definitely goes to Remy. He's the only dog I've ever met that gets offended if you turn away when he tries to give you a kiss. It sounds disgusting, but it's really not. But if you dare turn away from Remy when he's kissing you, you definitely offend him. So Remy wins this one. So as it's worked out, and as you can see, it's between Remy and Hugo for the win, unless Rudy ties it all up. So it's down to this last one. So number 10 is alertness and speed of reaction to potential hazards. Now there's only one dog that this point can go to, and that is Hugo, because this dog has an ability to bark at something before it even knows it's a hazard by itself. So yeah, definitely a Hugo point, and with that he takes the win. So Hugo is the victor. I'm not sure how successful he would be at real guide dog school, I'm not sure that he will graduate with the class of golden retrievers, but he may well guide me in future videos. So if you don't want to miss out, please subscribe to Blind Focus with Rob Sears, hit the bell icon and make sure that you get notified whenever we post videos in the future.
Thanks for listening.